Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
Well, if you didn't pack the coals so tight, we'd get more blue flame in the fire.
Oh? What do you know about it?
Well, if the coals were looser, we'd get more air. With more air, there's more oxygen to burn. At least that's what my teacher told me.
I hope you'll forgive this trespassing, but I'm looking for a Lucas McCain.
That's me.
My name is Stark, Mr. McCain. Benjamin Stark.
My son, Mark.
I know. Mr. McCain, my business with you is quite simple. This afternoon, I'll be involved in a transaction at the North Fork Bank. That transaction will be conducted more smoothly and certainly more profitably with someone like yourself there to vouch for me.
Mr. Stark, did you say? Since we've never met before, I ought to know a little more about you before I can, well, as you say, vouch.
I think you know enough about me now, Mr. McCain. I wouldn't gamble, Mr. McCain. A boy might be in the line of fire. Dolly. The point being that if you introduce me to the bank manager, we can finish our work efficiently and quietly, with nobody getting hurt, except their feelings.
You want me to tell you what'll happen to your kid if you don't cooperate?
That's enough, Cougar. He put it rather crudely, Mr. McCain. Let me simply say that my brother Noli will be keeping your son company while we're in town. We better get started, Mr. McCain. He couldn't be in better hands. Noli's quite fond of children.
That boy's hurting anyway, I'll find you, Stark. I'll hunt you down and make it the sorriest day of your life.
I give you my word. All goes well in town, your boy won't be hurt in any way. Now let's get started.
Guess you're scared of me, eh, Sonny?
I try not to be scared of anybody.
Oh, gosh, that's the way to grow up, not being scared of anybody. You know me, I'm scared all the time.
Well, that's because you're an outlaw and always being chased.
Look, son, let's understand one thing, and then you and me can wait in more comfort. I ain't gonna hurt a hair on your head. Ben and Cougar don't come back, meaning they got into trouble. There ain't gonna be anybody to harm you. I'll sure ride out in a hurry, but nobody's gonna hurt you. Feel better?
I guess so.
No cause hurting you just 'cause things don't go right. Me and Ben, we figured that out long ago.
You've done this before?
Yeah, we take over a farm just outside of town. I stay with somebody acting real mean. Ben and Cougar, with a farm owner, go into town. They talk over matters with the man in the bank, all calm and peaceful like. Nobody getting excited until the bank's ready to close. Then they take the money and nobody gets shot. Ben's smart.
I don't think he's so smart.
Well, I mean, he's smarter than me. Come on, boy. I'll help you do your chores.
Not as if you got something fancy on your mind. Keep remembering one thing, Mr. McCain, your son. If anything goes wrong, Noli has his orders. Well, Lucas, haven't seen you in a spell.
Hello, John. John, this is Benjamin Stark.
Mr. Stark.
I'm not saying Ben's an angel. I'm just saying he does some good things. Like raising me when our folks died and sending me money when he was in those schools back east. He could shift for himself now, do a lot better without me. But no, Ben likes to keep me right along with him.
I don't think he's so good making you into a bank robber.
Oh, it wasn't Ben's idea, not at first. I had me a farm. One Ben bought for me. I had me a farm and a woman and a boy.
You're married?
I sure admired that woman. I admired the boy, too. Loved him, you might say.
Something happened to them?
She took off with him. Up one night, took him away. Guess I'm the kind that can't hold on to anything.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Got nobody to blame but myself, not being able to hold on to anybody. That's why I'm so appreciative to Ben. He's the only real thing I got. He knows I'm not smart, but he likes me anyway. Gotta have somebody like you, son. Terrible feeling you look around and figure nobody liking you. The boy liked me. Wasn't old enough to know better, I guess. Way up! The only trouble you have! You went and fell. No cause for you to do that. Boy? Boy? I wouldn't have hurt you. Honest. Boy? Boy? You needn't have run.
I'm afraid that'd spell the limits of such a loan, Mr. Stark. We'd be happy to advance 50% of the land purchase price, but beyond that, we'd be indulging in speculation.
Well, naturally, you can't afford that. However, Mr. Hamilton, I have another proposition which might be of interest to you. It goes this way. Leave it open. You heard me.
Better do as he says. Lucas, what is this? He's holding Mark hostage.
Now, Mr. Hamilton, put all the money from the vault in this. Quickly, Mr. Hamilton.
Now you wake up, you hear? You shouldn't have run. You just shouldn't have run.
The keys. Now, it's understood that you gentlemen will stay here 1 hour quietly. And I promise you I'll release your boy.
I'll say it again, Stark. If I find that boy hurt in any way...
You've been most cooperative, Mr. McCain, and I promise to return that cooperation. 1 hour. Don't try to cut corners at this point.
I'm sure it'll be all right, Lucas. We'll wait the hour. Make sure Mark's in no jeopardy. They'll have no reason to harm him. God help them if they do.
Hi, Nolly. Everything all right?
He run, Ben. He tried to run away. It was an accident. I yelled to him and he fell.
What are you talking about?
The boy, he listen.
Trying to say the boy's dead?
Breathing, just breathing.
He's in a bad way.
Now we'll have his father following us to the end of the world, you fool, you.
He said it was an accident.
That's the truth, Ben. Honest.
Cougar, anytime you want, we can ride in different directions.
Maybe I ought to stay with him. Get the doctor. Tell him what happened.
And what if he dies? Who'll believe your story? Come on. We better get out of here.
It's an hour, Lucas.
stole my horse.
Let's find Micah.
Oh, you don't know who to trust these days.
Mark! 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 Mark. Mark. What did they do to you, son?
Fortunately, there's no fracture, so in time he'll be all right. You can go in, but don't be alarmed if his mind is a little cloudy. It'll wear off.
Are you sure he'll be all right, Doc?
With proper rest and care, I'm sure.
Thanks. Hello, son. How you feeling? I guess it'll be a while. Mark, who did it, son? Which one? Try to answer me, Mark.
Luke, let him sleep. It's the best thing for him. Lucas, I guess you'll be wanting to catch up to the posse. Micah said he'd be watching for you if the word on Mark was good. Luke, I said...
I heard you, Doc. But one man travels faster than a posse does.
You're not intending to kill those men. Luke.
I'm not gonna kill him, Doc. Before I'm through, they're gonna wish I did. Before I'm through, they'll be begging me to kill him.
Gotta stop for a while.
Yeah, well, this is one time I agree with you, Nolly. Yeah, let's rest a while, eh? You know, besides, I want the money counted and divided before we go on. I'd feel a lot better if I knew whether the kid was alive or dead. What's the difference?
What's the difference? That was a fine boy. You wouldn't want to see him die, would you, Cougar? The trouble is, you never had a son of your own.
Why don't you shut up? Look, I'm sick and tired of you talking about your stupid kid.
You oughtn't to talk about the boy that way. He's not stupid.
Well, you for his old man. How can he be anything else?
What did I tell you about staying off Nolly's back?
Look, I got enough on my mind without having to hear about his kid and his farm.
And a wife he ain't man enough to keep. When we get to Mexico, Cougar, you won't have to listen to him anymore. We'll separate.
And you'll be nothing without Ben. Nothing. We're gonna make it, aren't we, Ben?
Don't worry, Nolly. We'll make it. We got a good start. Nobody could have followed us at the pace we set.
See anybody?
Don't see anyone, Ben.
Nobody showing means McCain's here by himself. Horses! Get the can't, eh?
Almost shot me, Ben.
Well, what's our next move?
All right, McCain. What's our next move?
Walking. Back to North Fork.
Walk back. 50 miles of wasteland is loco. Without horses or water, we'd never make it. We'd die halfway.
That's what he's hoping.
His son must have died, Ben.
If he did, McCain would have killed us outright. Now he needs an excuse to make it legal. That's why he let us keep our guns.
He wants us to shoot first.
Yeah, well, he's out of range. We'll just have to work ourselves close enough.
I want the first shot.
If you don't listen to me, there won't be a first shot. Get moving. Let's go. Up ahead, where the gully angles will take cover. Nola, you make out like you're following behind us.
You'll fool him, Ben. I knew you would.
Keep walking. You heard me. Keep walking.
Remember, I want the first shot. Got ahead of us.
They expect us to reach North Fork without any water. Forget about any more tricks. Right now, I'd settle for that jail in North Fork.
Money. We give him the money. We give him half. We cut him in and nobody will ever know. Huh?
Not a chance.
Huh? Well, we'll see. McCain! McCain! I got $20,000 here, boy! Just leave us enough for a steak in Mexico. You can have the rest. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. You never caught up with us, that's all. Look, you can have a real big herd. You won't have any more worries. I got a better proposition for you. We don't want any. You can have it all.
Ben, I think maybe we're gonna die.
The one that stayed behind, he hurt the kid. It was Wally. He hurt the kid.
But it was an accident. Tell him it was an accident.
Look, we will send him up here if you let us go, huh? Come on.
You have no right to offer him Noli to save your own skin.
He wants blood for blood. That means Nolly. I didn't touch the kid.
Please, Ben. McCain will kill me. I know he will.
All right, I'll go along with you. But let me try one plan first. Maybe we won't need to give him Nolly. Now, let's say we're over here. And McCain is over here. Now, you go here, and I'll go in this direction. You all right, Nolly?
Just along the ribs. It's cut pretty bad, though.
All right, McCain. We give up. We'll go along peaceful. He's filled with vengeance. Our only chance is in reaching North Fork, Nolly. Nolly, a water hole.
I'm bleeding again, Ben. I think I'm bleeding inside now.
McCain, he's dying. He's my brother. He'll die if he don't get help. He's my brother, don't you understand? My brother! Who are you, the Almighty? You got the right to play God.
Nolly, forgive me. I got you into this. You shouldn't have to die this way. You never meant to harm anybody. He's dying like an animal. You got what you wanted, McCain.
I came to help. All right, son. Now, a ranch has got 800 head of cattle. Each one weighs 700 pounds. On the way to market, half the herd loses 50 pounds, the other half loses 20 pounds. How much does the herd weigh when it gets to market?
I'm glad those two robbers are still alive, Paul. I don't think that the one that stayed with me was too bad. It wasn't his fault that I hit my head on that rock.
I know, son. Now, with this problem, the rancher has...
Paul, it wasn't your fault that the one called Cougar died.
I could have taken him prisoner, Mark.
Well, remember how you've always told me that when I make a mistake, a bad mistake, well, then I shouldn't go on grieving about it? I guess you can make a mistake, too.
I sure did.
Well, then you ought to do like you told me to do. You said that if I admit to myself that I was wrong, and I tell myself that I won't make the same mistake again, well, then the best thing to do is to just put it aside and not think about it anymore. Well?
Mark, I'll try. Well, let's get back to the herd, huh? Now, the rancher has 800...